Welcome back to Filling the Void. We are on the spirit host hunt, and it is not going well, my friends. However, I keep using him as food, but he keeps showing up. We keep getting plenty of him, so I don't know what to do about that. I'm about to just give up and get her when I get her from a green shard or something, because holy cow, dude. In other news, we are making a ton of food. So we are very close to another 6-star, and we are very close to Broadmaw. You see, I've got most of the food ready here. I've got the other pieces. I think it's, let's see if I can guess right. I think it's you. Yep. And I think it's you. Yep. At level 10, and so they're basically there, and then these two are ascended and ready to be leveled. I might just dump Bruise and Herre when they're all done. So we will fuse Broadmaw today. That will 100% happen. Nothing can stop me from doing that. But we will not fuse. What's his old fat head? Yeah, just as sure. Because I can't get him to drop. There is an Heiress soul in the shop, so that's cute. I appreciate that. I appreciate there being an Heiress soul in the shop. This game knows, dude. It knows what's up. And the coffee gets cold so quick here. Okay, so I guess really all we're doing, I'm gonna jump into arena real quick. See if there's any fights I think we can win that. Win a couple fights here just to keep the arena grind going. And then we're gonna jump over into the campaign and farm for a spirit host. Who I may have called sorceress earlier, I'm not sure. Who am I more scared of? Probably you. And then we'll go after you now. GG. I went against a team. Let's see if it's still in my battle log. I went against a team yesterday. It's not there. I've been getting a little braver with who I go after. I went after a team of all Void Legos yesterday. They were all 5-star and they were all 2-star ascended. So it probably was a bot account. But it was like it had Ursaga. I didn't even recognize the majority of them, but we're getting a little bit braver about who we go after now. Now, that's a tricky one. I've had Deliana smack me around a little bit too, and it's not as fun as you'd think it would be. How tanky is he? Pretty tanky. Kill with that, please. Oh, he barely touched him, bro. All right, well, at least he's gone. So we're gonna have to take, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna be bad. Yeah, you got everybody too. Let me get you out of here. All right, we might be okay. Ooh, the freeze. The freeze was not fun. I think we might still be okay though. I'm gonna take the heal first. All right, GG. Screw you and your regular Affinity Legos. Also, not actually. If you happen to be watching this, I don't mean it. It's got nothing to do with you and everything to do with the bitterness of the luck of the account I'm playing. The bitterness of me due to the luck of the account I'm playing, I should say. I don't think I want to deal with her. I think that's probably a mistake. And level 60? Yeah, we're not doing that. All right, that'll work. And then now back to it. Let's try the boss stage. I've been going back and forth between 3 and the boss stage because I'm thinking like on the boss stage I can at least potentially get some decent pieces of gear occasionally, right? And I think I have. I think I've gotten a couple of decent things. I may have gotten some 5-star speed boots that are green, I think. But it's kind of crazy. I did a few gym refills in here yesterday, plus getting energy from the game and stuff, and every single bit of energy I got yesterday except for 5 runs in Spider, 2 of which were super raids, 1 of which was regular. And then that might actually be it. Other than that, every single bit of energy I got yesterday went in here. And she just won't drop, man. I don't get it. I'm trying to like estimate how much energy I think I've spent in here. I mean, I've probably done, I'd say I've probably done like 6 refills with gems total. And then again, the game gives me, I think I started it off yesterday with like 400 energy. So I'm definitely over 1,000. I'm definitely over 1,000 energy in here trying to get her. I don't know how close I am to 2,000. It's crazy. What makes it more aggravating is that I've seen him about 9 times. And it's like, man, one of those couldn't be her. It's him every time. And I'm supposed to believe the game doesn't know somehow and is rigging it against me. I'm supposed to believe that when I'm rolling gear on a champion that I'm looking for speed and HP on, and it constantly dodges speed and HP rolls right in my face. I'm supposed to just believe that's random every time. I was setting up some stuff for Clan Boss on my other account. And I had Elva selected. And I was rolling the gear for her. And of course I want speed, HP and stuff, right? And there'd be gear that's like speed, HP percentage, flat attack. And I mean, triple flat attack. It was like it was guaranteed. I had such a hard time getting gear to roll for her. Like actively seeking resistance rolls. And it's like, nah. I may be underestimating the amount of energy I've spent in here too. Like, because now that I think about it, I think this is my 3rd day at this, at least. And I was only really thinking of yesterday. So we might be in at least in the neighborhood of 2,000 energy spent trying to get a spirit host. And one of the worst parts about it is that I'm not even done when it happens. No, I've got plenty. Because then I've got to go do this for Eris. It's brutal, dude. It's the only thing keeping us from completing the first section of the Arbiter missions, too. If this was just to get Justisher just for the account, I would give up, for sure. I would just wait. I'll probably pull him from a Void Shard anyway soon. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way this account's going. I'll probably just pull him from a Void Shard. But I have to finish the fusion to get through the missions. And we really need to try to get through these missions as aggressively as we can, because we've got an Arbiter on the other end, and which is great for any account. It's monumental for us. That's gonna be ridiculous for us. So we have to get her. I have to push through this as quickly as I can. That Great Hall, man. That get 3 things to level 10 in the Great Hall. That's gonna be I'm stuck on that one on my free to play, where I've got a whole wide open roster of champs to use. It's just harder to farm arena these days. It didn't used to be like this. You used to be able to cleave your way through most of it. Ain't like that no more. Not for me and my gear anyway. I'm sure there's people that are able to cleave. I don't have a great cleave comp though. We'll have to see what we can get set up now that we've got some other stuff going on, but that's the other account. We're on the Void account right now. Somebody in the guild last night pulled a Golden Reaper. Who was it? They've been chatting here for a minute, huh? Somebody pulled a Golden Reaper. That's a pretty good pull. Ooh, maybe accuracy and defense. So yeah, the upside to this, I guess, it's not as efficient, of course, as farming brutal. As farming 12-3, but we are still leveling up food at a decently fast pace. I will have 6-star food probably by the end of the day. I will have broad maw by the end of the day. So in tomorrow's video, we'll probably have our second 6-star. I'm still thinking about who I want it to be. I think there's a few good options. I think Tree Shield is obviously a great option. I think the harder he gets to kill, the better he can help carry through maybe some more difficult content. If I just want to specifically talk about Clan Boss, Lightsworn would be good for Giant Slayer. Turix would be good because of the toxic set. He stays alive longer. He puts up more poisons. And then Ashwalker is just going to hit significantly harder at 6-star. They're all solid options. So I have to think about where I really want my priority to be. I think if I want my priority to be overall progression, it probably should be Tree Shield. If I specifically want it to be Clan Boss, I think it needs to be Lightsworn or Turix. And here's the thing. I'm about as far as I'm gonna get in Clan Boss anyway right now, right? A little bit of a nudge at this point doesn't do a ton for me. I'm already hitting top chest on hard. Maybe I'd be able to hit it in 3 keys, but like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter at this point. I'm still just top chesting hard. And it might not even push me past that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Clan Boss progression as a priority makes sense at this moment. I just don't have a lot at my disposal to progressing Clan Boss, you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe it just needs to be Tree Shield. Also, that's not really a fun 6-star, so maybe we just go ahead and get it out of the way. You know, I used to do that with Apothecary way back in the day. It's like, he's not a fun 6-star, but back in the day, he was a necessary 6-star. He's just too good to not 6-star. But of course, you want a 6-star the more fun champs that you're doing more interesting stuff with. So I feel that way about Tree Shield. It's like, it needs to be done. The sooner, the better, probably. Maybe we'll just go ahead and get it out of the way. You know what I mean? What do you do? Like, what do you do here, guys? Someone help me. Someone help me. What do you do? I'm losing the coin toss every time. I have 100% unsuccessful rate on the coin toss right now. I just don't know what to do about it. That is actually absurd. Actually absurd. So we'll what do we got happening today? Silver. So we'll get our normal. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to spend a few gems doing it. Tomorrow the account will look different regardless. Maybe we'll have some luck after the video, but I reckon I'm gonna get out of here for today. Keep doing what I'm doing. Hopefully I've got good news for you tomorrow as Spirit Host is concerned. And if anybody has any thoughts on how to get her to drop instead of fucking goddamn Graybeard, I'm open to it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.